Hello. Today I'm going to talk about how I use my planners, how I use multiple planners. This is my first video, so I'll just make it short and sweet. And if you guys would like more details on any of the planners, I'll be glad to make it. So the first one is my Malden. And I use this one basically on an everyday, well, almost all of them was everyday basis, but this one I just take with me everywhere. I use this as my wallet, and then I have this cute dashboard that I found online, laminated. My first tab is the notes, and I just have a white sheet of paper saying scratch paper that I put on a Word document, and I just leave that there for quick jotting down. The next one, my next tab is for my online order tracking. I actually need to input all my orders because I actually been ordering a lot online, and I just found this downloadable. I think it's from Wonderful. And then the next one is afazeres, which is to do in Portuguese because I'm from Brazil. And so here, how I do it is I keep on this one because it's more handy on the front. I keep this one with all my weekly to-dos here. So I have all my weekly to-dos here. So I just open quickly, jot, especially because I have a lot of miscellaneous things to do and phone calls. So it's easier for me to have just this designated little space for it. Oh, sorry. And then this next one, it's just a running to-do list. So I just have a running to-do list of things like I have to go to the DMV and get my driver's license renewed and stuff like that. And then the next tab is planning. This is where I have my calendars and stuff. So the first tab here is finances, and this is only for finances. I glue the stickies with all my bills. So the green are bills for sure, like my insurance, car, rent, and then pink are like just goodies that I want, like new planners or whatever that are more expensive, more pricey. I'll put them down here. And then orange is just miscellaneous things, and down here I'll make notes of any important things happening with that week. And then the next tab is my monthly, and then here is where I actually write like events going on, and it's just quick, something quick that I'll be able to reference back here. So for example, it just says like appointment or the new Jewish month, and then I can just open on the weekly and see exactly what it is. And then my weekly, I try to just leave it very plain, still cute, but nothing too much. I just decorate it like this with a few to-dos for that day that must be that day. Otherwise, it's the weekly that I mentioned here in the front. And then, so let's say here's July. I haven't put too much, just like Independence Day, a few birthdays down here. And then I have this Filofax divider, the page finder. I love this because it's clear. And then here, usually up here, I'll just put like a don't forget with things that I can't forget for this week. Like I have to read, I have to finish this book and things like that. And then like here, I put like this little sticky because I'm taking my little doggy to get spayed. So just little weekly things like this. And then I have a diary tab, which I'll sometimes, if I have something really quick that I want to write down about that specific day, I'll put it back here on the actual diary. Then I have the projects, and on the projects I just have like my notes. So for example, here it's credits and etc. So if I have like a credit at a store for something, or coupons, like for CVS I have $5 extra bucks, and Michael's 5 off 25. So I put it down here because I'll forget and I'll go to the store, and then after I'm like driving off, I remember that I have that stuff in my wallet. Next is buy. On the buy, I just put right here, I put things I would love. And here are just little things I would love. So for example, I had a few Filofaxes here that I wanted in a KKK, and I want some really cute sunglasses and things like that. And then here I have like my office supplies that I need, just miscellaneous things. Like I needed a paper trimmer and I got that, and new washies and stuff like that. Then I have a shopping list here, which currently I don't have anything new that I need to get. And then here's the big projects, which for example I have to put a fence outside on my balcony because of my little dog. She puts her little paw out and she's barking at everybody. So I need to put a fence there. The next one is my lists. In here I have like the measurements for my planners, personal and A5, so I don't forget. Then I have like this Yelp reviews because I want to start posting more good reviews for people that give me good customer service. So it's nice to post something nice about them. So I'll write their name and where it's from, and when I have time I'll go on and just write all the reviews that I have here pending. Then I have books to read, a few books that I want to read this year. I have to add a lot more there. And then just miscellaneous notes. And then the next tab I have is for this right here.
Where's Parmesan cheese?
In the cabinet.
What? Just let her go.
Oh, it's in the cabinet. Just open it. That was my sister. And then here's my gift, which here I just have like gifts that I want to give people, like my brother. So whenever I think of a gift that I want to give somebody, I write it down here so I don't forget about it. And I'm just laughing because my sister is probably she's gonna, when I put this video up, I don't know how to edit yet. I mean, I do know how, but I'm running short on time, and so I'll just post it like this. But so whenever I'm talking to like a family member or whatnot, and they're like, oh, I want that so bad, I put it down here, and then on a special occasion I'll go back here and I'll know exactly what to get them. And then I have my birthdays and anniversaries. Here I just have like the pull out month. This one I mark like just miscellaneous things, like here my coworkers going on vacation. And then this one right here, I still have to mark all the Jewish holidays that no work is permitted in a certain color, and then just regular Jewish holidays I mark it here. I need to update that. And then here just another tracker. And then here on this little, I just have a little heart little tab right there. And this one is where I keep the birthdays, and I just have a little sticky like this with the months, you see. So I just put like the month, and then I'll put like the birthdays for that month. And then the next tab is just all my stickies. That's easy for me to just jot something down like any appointment, and then I'll put it on the week list. Then I have some stickers that I like to use often. And then back here I have some contacts information, and that's it for this one. And then my next one is my black Filofax original. This one I use just when I go to shul. When I go to the synagogue, I take it with me to write any notes down. So mainly, so like here for example, I have a few prayers that I need to memorize in Hebrew, and then just other little notes. This one's basically just the on-the-go notes when I'm going somewhere. I take this one. The next one is my Filofax original in an A5 size. This one I use more as a diary. So this one's pretty simple. It's just this. And then here I have a few stickies. And then on the first tab here, I just have a few overview of the year that I still have to mark a few things down that I want, like for 2017. And then The next tab is just where I do like my morning on Mondays and Thursdays, and on Shabbos on Saturday. I do my I read the Bible, the Torah, and I do a few notes and stuff like that. So I also use this for notes in the morning. And then I have just a lot of extra sheet of paper so I can write. And then the third one, this is where my month begins. So this one I use as a diary, and this overview I use it for things that I have to remember, to just look at and remember. So like when I microchipped my dog, and something that my grandmother told my mom that has to do with our ancestry, just important things. And then on the on the weekly, this is where I decorated just a little bit. And then here, this one was 4th of July, and I just write, it's like a little diary. I write what happened that day, and just so I can remember. So this one is after the day happened, I'll write a little something about it. And then here I just have some to-do sheets, and that's pretty much it for this one. And then the next one is my Erin Condren, and this is the one that I was previously using as my diary. So I'll just show you guys, like I was using exactly like the other one, just like to decorate mainly like to log down mainly the important things for that month. And then like for example here we went to the Israel Fest, so then I'll like usually cut the flyer, and I'll cut it here, put it here, so just things that I will remember that day, whether it's like through a flyer or through, like here I went to get coffee with some friends, so then I put like this little coffee thing, just little things to make it cute, and for me to remember when I want to look back. And then last but not least, this isn't really a planner, but it's a little notebook that I have. This is the deluxe notebook from Erin Condren as well. And this one, it's like my dream book. So I have different tabs here. I'll put it right there. I have different tabs here that I made myself. And I just put all the things that I want. Like for example, right here it has like Shomer Negia, which basically means to guard your touch. So I already am, but sometimes like at work and stuff, I'll still like high five people, which is totally fine, but I choose to become a little bit more observant. So just little things, even little silly things like this, like my nails always done, and a necklace that I really wanted. So some things are big, some things are not big. So here are the languages. Oops. The languages, I already speak English, Portuguese, Spanish. I'm learning Hebrew, and I know a little bit of sign language. So I just put like things, oops. So these papers falling, it's because when I find stuff that I like just cut it off, and then I put it in here so that when I get some time, I can do it. So then, for example, here I put the birthright trip to Israel. So I usually leave a space like this, and I don't know. I think that after my dream comes true, then I'll just log memories about it, and so on and so forth. So I pretty much have like here's the new car that I want. So I just get it off magazine, or I print it. Or I print it. So just little, even silly things like Ugg boots. I already have a bunch, but I want more. Just little things. I even have like one for my little dog right there. And then I have for my family, and I have for my husband also. I have like a little list of what I want in my, well, this list is kind of big. So, and then just a few things like that I want him to be. Like here's like a man praying and putting on tefillin and stuff like that. And like for just things that are cute, like him giving me a rose and things like that. And then on the back I have a little wish list, which is just miscellaneous things that I want. So that's it. I just wanted to share my planner ideas with you guys because I know a lot of people ask like, oh, what do you do with so many planners? So that's what I do. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and it was very nice doing my first video. Bye bye.